Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Twitch. And the other platforms that we're on. We're back on Rumble Studios, folks. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Rumble and Twitch. For this 04.24.2024. Current time is 05:48 a.m. Eastern time here in upstate New York. That'd be the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside this Wednesday morning, hump day. And we are back on Rumble Studios. You can also follow me over there on X at Fireman Rich, but I'm also over on those other fine social media platforms, Truth Social, Blue Skies, Instagram Threads, and there's a few others. What is it? Gitter, Gab, and Locals. I'm on Locals there too. I'm broadcasting to Locals. That's something to do with Rumble. As far as that goes, if you're on my Rumble page, you see that Locals. That's just a page where I can post to and stuff like that. That's related to the folks here at Rumble and stuff. But we are back on Rumble Studios as of excuse me. As of yesterday, got playing around with it. Didn't get no email. So I played around with it. Nothing was happening. And then I had a dental appointment yesterday. So it was a pretty busy day. We didn't take a walk yesterday. Very busy day yesterday. We woke up. The missus had to do her volunteer work. I ended up going to a dental appointment yesterday early. I'm glad they sent me reminders. And then after that, I ended up you know the article we talked about the McDonald's bringing back a sandwich, the breakfast bagel? Well, I had one yesterday at the Appalachian. Appalachian is a town that I grew up here in Tioga when I was a young guy before the family moved downstate, before I went into service. But the McDonald's at the Appalachian, they had coming back from the fantastic place where I go to get my teeth taken care of. I stopped in figuring, let me check. Okay, I'm driving by, and the Appalachian McDonald's is a lot better. It's a smaller one. It's like a convenience store than a McDonald's next. It's a rest stop, and it's a matter of speaking. Not a rest stop, but one of those that's along Route 1786 there. And that McDonald's is way better than the one here in Owego. And so I'm looking there, and then all of a sudden what I see right there, I see the three selection: the steak, the sausage, and the bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast bagel. So I got one. Oh, is it good? So when I ordered it, I go to you brought them back, and she goes, what's that, sir? And it says, the breakfast bagel. I just was talking about it online here the other day with some folks, and she goes, we've always had them. They've never gone away. It's like, okay. So that's why they weren't on that list. So I guess they're one of those participating McDonald's there that can decide they can keep whatever they want on the menu there for as far as that goes. So it is a good sandwich, breakfast sandwich. It's a little bit more heartier than the Egg McMuffin. It would take 2 Egg McMuffins to equal this sandwich. It's that good. Maybe a McGriddle comes close to it. McGriddle is a pretty good sandwich. But after that, I ended up driving down the road, stopping at a few places, talking to a very good friend. I thought my friend was working at this one, his business there, and he was at the other place. And his son told me that. And so I caught up with his son and for a little bit. And then I went up and I chatted with a very good friend that I've known since 1963, 64. We were just young. I moved. It was probably a couple months after I moved into the neighborhood. His family moved in the neighborhood. We became very good friends. He was my best man. It's actually his first wife, was a good friends with the missus. That's how I met the missus. Getting the phone number for to start the journey that I've been on, that we've been on, I should say. We chatted. I hadn't talked to him, and he shut down one of the businesses, but he's using that as space to facilitate the other business. And so we chatted for about an hour, almost an hour and a half. We could have talked. I could have took him out to lunch and stuff like that, but I knew he was busy. And we got on the subject of naps, and he likes taking the afternoon naps too. So he's a well versed businessman that I guess he could take an afternoon nap between 1 and 3. So, but it was great talking with him. And then I got back, and I was able to get the audio podcast in just before noon, and so it was a morning audio podcast technically, even though it was close to it was right there at noontime. And then after lunch, I think I mowed the lawn, and then it was until the lawns. I didn't have to mow all the lawns, but I mowed a good portion of them. And it was after that. Did I take a nap? Yeah, I ended up taking a nap, but it was a short nap. I got I got done with the mowing the lawns about 2:00, and then ended up going to. Or I was sitting here at the computer desk figuring I got this idea. Well, let me see if I can bring it up on the other computer, Rumble Studios. It didn't work. So I was coming to the conclusion there was something wrong with either something was wrong with my Google Chrome browser, or they were doing something on their end, and I just thought it was my end. It's just because. I'm able to use I brought Restream Imp, and they're the same. I was able to bring a test camera up into the Google Chrome and stuff, and I hadn't heard anything. And then I was getting ready to take a nap, and I think, wait a minute, I can bring it up on the Surface 3. So I set the Surface 3. There's a broadcast on there from yesterday, and I typed it in, and lo and behold, it works. When I'm doing this in the client itself, the Rumble client, there were certain things that were changed. They were there, and then they went away, and that led me to suspect that are they doing something on the other end of polishing it up and doing a little updates, because you do updates and stuff. So but I was able to get on. I stayed on for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, and then I shut down, and I said, well, let me try it on the main box here, the main PC. And the missus said, you going to take a nap? I said, yeah, I'm going to check one more thing. There's always one more thing. And lo and behold, when I got in, it's a different, as far as starting your stream. I'm thinking they did something on their end. And I clicked on the microphone came up, and my picture came up. I'm like, it works now. I did the screen sharing. It works. So I'm on for about 5 or 10 minutes on the second one there. And I was all excited after that. I took an hour nap, I guess, which was good because I stayed up late last night watching Oak Island, and then the final episode of Shogun. Great ending. That's a good story. I seen the original one back in the early 80s when they did. This one's great. It's on FX. You can watch it on replay, and it's also on Hulu, I guess. FX is part of Disney. Hulu's part of Disney, so they bring it over there as far as that goes. So I was really excited about it as far as that goes. So that's up just a tad. I should drop that down. Hey, good morning, Tina. Be right back. Okay, go get your coffee. Good girl. Yeah. Good to see you. Hello, Tina. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Tina. There we go. Good morning, Tina. There's an ad break going on. She's going to get it gone. The ad breaks on Twitch. They're going to happen. They're not going away. Despite other people that think I'm stupid, I'm not stupid. You can see them right back there. They're at their lowest settings, and if you're going to broadcast and there's a way to monetize, you're going to monetize. I don't like sponsorships. I don't have a sponsorship. Sponsorships are good. If you got one, you're very fortunate because they're hard to come by. as far as that goes. But that's all. And you can monetize here on Rumble too. I'm already seeing something of that sorts, but I'm not here about the monetizing. It's just an extra, okay? But I'm not going to be a dumbass and deny the fact that I can make a little coin on the thing. And if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't want the commercials, watch me. I'm over there now on Locals. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch, or well, you can see the commercial. I'm on X Live. There's no commercials on X Live. There's no commercials on YouTube. Go to those. If you're so bugged crazy about the commercials, you can go over there as far as that's concerned. So there you are. End of story. Moving on. So we are on the Rumble, and I'm ecstatic about being on. And the intro music, that's a feature. It's not a new feature. It's a built-in feature that, because I was playing around with it. That's built right into the Rumble Studios client, that you can upload your intro, outro. If you got an intro video, you can put it in there. I think it's the same as, but it's more easy peasy, I guess you could say. It's simplified, where you're not digging around, because Restream, as good as it is, it can be busy if you're not really used to it and stuff like that. And where this is, like I said, the features, like right up here, we have background, we got auto. If we want to bring up more than 2 people, you have up to 9 people on here, and then you have solo, which I'm on, and then you got duo, and you got the present, where we can present as far as that goes. And let me check something here. Put this on this mode. Oh, that's not it. Okay, there we go. So, but good morning, Tina. Thank you for being here. We're on the Rumble. We're back on the Rumble Studios, and I'm like a kid on Christmas morning, because this platform I love. It just reminds me so much of what Blab used to be with the 4 people. You can bring them up. Haps. It's simplified. It's very simple. We've had some people up before. And we've had Tony D's been up quite a few times. We've had Ted Hicks was up a couple Fridays ago. We even had Bernie Dole, and Bernie Dole just sent me a like to one of the morning tweets that I got. Oh, by the way, I do have the morning coffee, and it's tasting fantastic. Unfortunately, the missus can't have any. I gotta be quiet, because she doesn't say screw it. She has an annual physical this morning, so. She has to, you go to the doctor, you got to fast. You can't have any, caffeine in your system. So I don't think that really matters that much, 1 cup, but you try and toe the line as far as that goes. So, but we're off and running, and we're doing good. I want to check the networks here. Let's see, on Twitch or Twitter, X Live. Let's see what the sound like is. I know the sound should be good. It should be good. We have 5 people over there. And let's just say this broadcast had ended. Oh, we're not on. Let me check. Did we get bopped off of X Live? Let's see. Okay, it says we're live. Check this out. X Live. Huh. What happened there? Let's see. Let's check. Am I looking at the wrong thing here? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, we got 1 person. Okay, I must have been looking at previous. Let's see. Why don't we got sound on that? Uh-oh. Do we have sound? Oh, shit. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Oh, you know what? The power's going down on that. Let's see. Might be going into a power save mode. Oh, you have sound, Tina? Thank you, Tina. I'm just looking at the laptop, and let's check back here. Might be going into a power. Okay, we got sound. Just. Oh, you have sound, Tina. Thank you, Tina. The laptop is. The laptop isn't going. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate it. As far as the feedback. I'm not sure why this isn't coming in on the. I got the earbuds in here for the laptop. That might be the problem. Let me see. Huh. I got the earbuds in here. Okay, there it is. Okay, so there we do have sound. I just it's the Bluetooth. Now I hear it. I just had to restart the Bluetooth. I got some new earbuds, Bluetooth earbuds. So that's what the culprit was. Okay, so we're good. Okay, we're good. Okay, sound is good. We are good across the board and stuff like that. So it's always good to. I appreciate you giving the feedback there, Tina. Also, that's greatly appreciated with the sound and stuff like that. It's one of the most important things. I thought, I thought I turned the mic on, but it's down below the thing, so I had to cursor it up. And as far as that goes, so it's getting used to the new toy here as far as that goes. Okay, let's see. We're at 6:05. Let's go ahead and start in here with the weather here. Currently here in the southern tier of it's part of the broadcast too, part of the show there. And Tina gets a big laugh out of it and stuff. Which that's a comedy. That's my comedy act, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Currently here in southern tier of upstate New York, we have 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to 10 degrees Celsius. So it's not a bad day, but it's raining. It's supposed to be raining. I don't see any rain out there right now, but the sun's starting to rise and we're getting some daylight out there. But it's going to be, let's see, the Doppler coming up right now. Do we still have rain over us? I love being back on Rumble Studios, man. This is I'm so giddy right now. It's just I love the platform. It's just from a broadcaster's point of view on the backstage, the controls are they're just simplified. That's the thing. It's simplified compared to we got some clouds overhead here. But we are having some rain and let's see, cloudy this morning, a few showers developing during the afternoon, high 57 degrees Fahrenheit, winds by the northwest 10 to 20 miles per hour, chance of rain 30% as far as that goes. And the sun will be rising here at 6:11, and we're actually here before at 6:07 right now, 8, 9, 10, 11, so that's at 4 minutes. The count. I had to count on my fingers. That's the easiest calculator for me. Sun will be rising at 6:11 a.m. and then setting at 7:57 p.m. tonight, 3 minutes before 8 o'clock. And even after 8 o'clock, it's still daylight here. I was watching the sun sets right here. We had a full moon yesterday, too, I guess. We had a full moon, 99% visible, but it was cloudy last night. I didn't see it. I don't know if we're going to see it tonight, but we had some clear skies prior to that. Our world times and temperatures as I speak, as we start in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:07 a.m. Just starting their day here, early morning. Cloudy and a little clear, cloudy skies with a little clearing, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona at 3:08 a.m. Clear skies in Phoenix, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. In Chicago, the Windy City at 5:08 a.m. We have cloudy skies, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. In New York City, the jungle, as I like to call it, 6:08 a.m. New York City, it's sunny and clear today, right now. Clear skies down there, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Down there in New Jersey, Tina is, I got to remember I can do this now. Tina says it is 51 degrees, 51 degrees Fahrenheit, 72 for the high. In New Jersey, and it's raining down there in Jersey as far as that goes. So they got some rain today. Let's see, going across the pond in the Atlantic Ocean to Cork, Ireland, we have, let's see, Cork, Ireland, cloudy skies at 11:09 a.m., 46 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italy, Italia, one European country I really love and enjoy. I would love to go back there if I had a chance and stuff. I really would consider getting on an airplane to fly back to northern Italy. I loved it. I loved it over there, and the missus did too. Milan, Italy at 12:09. Manja time. It's lunchtime in Milan. Sunny and clear, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and rolling over to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, 6:09 p.m. in their early evening. Thunderstorms in Kuala Lumpur. And let's see, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. 82 degrees Fahrenheit. And then Tokyo, Japan, it's raining in Tokyo at 7:10 in their early evening. 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Down in the great continent and great country of Australia, down under in Melbourne, Australia at 8:10 p.m. Cloudy skies, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And over to Sydney, Australia, cloudy but a little clearing at 8:10 p.m. 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are our world times and temperatures as I speak. So we're doing good. We got excellent broadcast going on here in on Twitch. I didn't put up the Rumble. Let me put the Rumble up here. Where's the Rumble? I don't see. I should be already signed in, so I just have to click on it. Let's see, Rumble. Again, Tina, as a suggestion, you can I don't know if you're following me on Rumble. If you can follow me on Rumble, you can chat in there and you don't see the commercials and stuff like that. Okay. I'm just going to start. I'm doing the multicasting. So these people that are, not you, it's just there's other people making comments about the commercials and stuff, because all broadcasters use commercials. There's some that use more than others, but every broadcaster I know, for the most part, they have their commercials and stuff like that. There's some people that just don't know how it works. As far they think they know how it works, but they don't. But let's see. Oh, I thought I signed up. Oh, that's right. I did not. Okay, so this is still. I got to put Fireman Rich in the search thing. Fireman Rich. Let's see. And right there, and we're live on the Rumble. Okay, good deal. Let's see, that's popping up. There it is. We're on the Rumble here on the laptop. And it looks good. Looks very good. It's right here. You can see my picture right there. I never got into Rumble. I'm on, but I tell you, Tina, it's worth being on. I'm just saying, that's just my take. I've been on it for 3 years. It's moving. It's a solid platform. It's just like being on YouTube. Twitch is good. Twitch is fantastic. Okay. Twitch doesn't give me a multicast. You can try. Yeah, that's all I'm suggesting. I like it being on Twitch too. I love Twitch. Okay. But Twitch does not have a multicasting. Rumble does. I'm broadcasting to 6 places for nothing. If I use Restream, I can only go to 2. If I use Prism Studio Live on the desktop, I can go to 3. I used it before, but there's features on Prism Live that are a little sketchy as far as, and that's what I using Rumble Studios. I've used it enough now. It's very vested and incorporates OBS. This is OBS. This is OBS. This is all the virtual cam. I can bring the virtual cam in. And so I have the options of OBS and the options here that are right on Rumble Studio. And it's second to none. Okay. It just, yeah, you can do the things on Restream and StreamYard, and they're clean. They are clean. They're very professional. They've been around for a long time. I'm not knocking them. I'd say go ahead, but I just like this as far as my thing is. I think this is great if you can use this. If you've been using StreamYard for years and Restream, go, stay with it, because I always look for the next best thing, and for me, this is the next best thing. And Rumble Studios, the only thing on Rumble Studios, if you want to chat, I do have it set for you have to follow me. Okay. They call it subscribe. It's not really a subscription. It's a follow. You have to follow to be able to chat. And I think it's the same thing. No, not here on Twitch. Twitch, you can be a first-time chatter. You don't have to. But if you don't watch your P's and Q's, we all know what happens, right? They get the boot as far as that goes. So I enjoy broadcasting on those two, Twitch and Rumble. But Rumble just brings more to the table than utilizing Restream, which I used to use, and Prism Live. I like Prism. I use Prism Live as far as the camera for the Saturday morning because I get the backgrounds, the virtual backgrounds and stuff like that. So, but here for the morning broadcast and even my game broadcast, I think the last time I gamed was last Saturday. I used the present mode. Well, I'm going to get away from doing that. The present mode can be a little taxing, maybe. So I got it set up to where I can use the virtual cam to bring the game in from the OBS right here to Rumble and then broadcast it out to the 5 other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other places, 5 other places. So I'm on Rumble. We're on Locals. We're on Twitch or YouTube Live. We're on Twitch. We're on the private Facebook, and we're on X Live. Now the private, I tried doing an RTMP. I'm gonna try and look at that a little bit further here during the course of the week, maybe towards the weekend. And if the RTMP going into Facebook, the public Facebook, I'll probably switch it out where I'll disengage because the button for the regular Facebook goes to my private Facebook. It doesn't give you a selection. And I think I remember HAPS being if you select Facebook, you could direct it to whatever one. So the people at Rumble, if you could do that, if I want to switch a page, can I switch a page? I did find where you can get the RTMP stream key for the stream key for RTMP and the URL on Facebook, the Facebook pages. It's there. It's just under the live thing. You got to look for it, and you can copy paste. So I'll probably play around with that because I'd much rather be on the public Facebook live streaming, and the private one I just put the link. Like I put links on Blue Sky, Instagram Threads, Truth Social, Gitter, Gab, and my public Facebook because I'm broadcasting. So there's like 5 or 6 other places. I'll put the link for the Rumble live page, and that's like watching it. It just you're watching it live anyway, but it's already there for the replay. That's the other thing. I don't have to download and export and upload and do all that. Let's just say the post production of this now using Rumble is drastically dropped in half and stuff like that. So it's a time saver as far as that goes. So let's see, we got our world times and temperatures. Let's see, our Our thought for the day comes from a gentleman named, let's see, I got it here. I actually was up early enough to I got this all set up. That's why we started a little bit early. I thought I was going to start at 5:30, but I was up at about 5-10 minutes to 5. So, I took care of the cats, the herd of cats that I have, and then setting this up and then starting the coffee. So it's a good return to the Rumble Studios, I guess. All right. Henry Wainsworth Longfellow, an American poet, is our quote for the thought for the day. Henry Wainsworth Longfellow was an American poet and educator. He originally included the poems Paul Revere's Ride, the Song of Hiawatha. Right down the road here, there's in the Susquehanna River, it's Hiawatha Island. So I don't know if he's referring to that particular island. I have to look at that poem. And then Evergleen, he was the first American to completely translate Dante something Divine Comedy, and was one of the fireside poets from New England. So he's let's see, he was born in Portland, Maine, and he passed away in Cambridge, Massachusetts, back in 1882. 75 years old. That 1882 to be 75. He lived a long life. His quote and our thought for the day goes as follows here. Let's see. It's right underneath our X Live broadcast there. The best thing one can do when it rains is to let it rain. Let it rain. And there, as blue sky pops out over there, let it rain. That's a good saying. It's just like, and the same thing. You like that one, Tina? I had lots of laugh. And most recently, I can say that about certain comments that have been said and stuff like that. It's just go ahead, let it rain. I don't care. It's just, I'm not going to worry about it. If a person wants to act like an asshole, they can act like an asshole. I don't really care. I just move on as far as that goes. It's amazing how some people show their real colors. Just say several people, matter of fact. So the best thing one can do when it rains is to let it rain. I say some days I don't want to think, just let it be. Same, yeah, exactly, Tina. You should be doing these things. You should be making a book. Write a book. Sit down there. You just all quotes from Tina. There we go. There's the title. That's good. That's good. Let's see now. I did do, like I said, did do the audio podcast yesterday. It was we did it 29 minutes. Did 29 minutes. It was, basically the basic outline I'm doing now. But I throw in an interesting story. And the interesting story was talking about the violent history of a fiery birth of the Dragon Eggs Nebula solves stellar mystery. It was a mystery about these. When you get these stars, they born, especially if they're a binary star. They come out of some of them they may turn into a nebula. They do all sorts of things when a star is born. Our star is pretty stable. It's a small one compared to these. But when you have twin binary systems, stars that are born, they're usually the same size. In this case, there was 3 stars. And I guess they deducted, I don't know, it's light years away. So it's amazing on some of the stuff they come to the conclusion on just by looking through some telescopes and looking at the different light frequencies. The one star was older than the younger one. And I think the younger one had more magnetism than the other. And the magnetism, it was higher than normal or something like that. And what they deducted, I guess, so there used to be 3. There was 2 stars, and the one bashed into the other as this other one was being born, and that's why you have an older and a younger one. So I talked about that story yesterday. I like it. I'm a space nut. I like talking about space. But astronomers studied the origins of a strange and mysterious nebula, deducting a turbulent history that showed how massive stars can become magnetized and otherwise wouldn't be. Like our star, they say our stars, they throw radiation. We have the Kepler belt around us that protects us. And yeah, you like space too. Yeah, it's interesting, very interesting stuff. So they call this nebula, this one star, the dragon egg, as far as that goes, and it's pretty interesting. A pretty interesting picture too. That's over on Spotify for Podcasters app. So that's Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll be doing it again tomorrow, the audio podcast. I have fun with that. It was fun yesterday with the busy schedule. I was able to get it. I was going to just write it off. It's nope. It's only 30 minutes. I can do that, and we'll do that as far as that goes. Let's see our history for the day. Today, we have a birthday, 90 years old for this girl, Sherry McLean. I don't really, I'm not equal, or I don't agree with her on certain songs. I guess she's out there sometimes, but she is a great actress. She was a dancer, actress, writer, and spiritual seeker. She gets a little too wooey in her spiritual, but 6-time Academy Award nominee. She's 90 years old today. God bless her. Best documentary for China Memory. Best actor nominated for Some Coming Run with Frank Sinatra back in 1958. She starred with Frank Sinatra. The Apartment and Emma with Jack Lemmon, 1960-63. The Truth Point, 1977, and winner of Best Actress of Terms of Endearment, 1983. She also won Emmy, 7 Golden Globes, and a Lifetime Achievement. She's written 15 bestseller books, and so she was born in 1934. Sherry McLean. She's 90 years old. Sherry McLean. And she's a good actress. She's a little out there sometimes, I think, but 90 years old. And I guess Clint Eastwood, he's up there. I saw a picture of him the other day, and he looks old. He is not the old. He's in his 90s too. So God bless him. So God bless you, and keep trucking there, girl. Let's see. The first newspaper in the United States started in 1704. The New Letter was published in Boston, Massachusetts. She said she's incarnated. I think it was reincarnated, wasn't it? Yeah, some crazy thing. Yeah, that's what I say. I like her, okay, but we all have our crazy things that we do, reincarnated and stuff like that. There's some people that believe in that stuff. Let's see. In 1897, the first reporter, William Prince from the Washington Star, was assigned to cover the White House. 1897. Okay, that's well after. I guess that's when they started doing the White House briefings. We have another birthday. This girl turned 79, and that's Barbra Streisand. Great singer. Great singer. Again, another one I'm not at difference with different views, but you can't deny the fact that she is a great singer as far as that goes. She was born in 1942. So God bless you, Barbra Streisand, and happy birthday. In 1953, Winston Churchill was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II, Sir Winston Churchill. And she's not nice, but great. Yeah. It's amazing. Some of these actors, and when you say not nice, the one actor that comes to mind is Robin De Niro, as far as that goes. Yeah, we got ads, so we'll hang loose here. How long? I wonder how long they're going to be on for. Let's see. Do we have a time limit on them? Oh, they end in 30 seconds. You know what? I'm gonna go refresh my coffee. I'll be right back. Is that coming in? Oh no. Let's see. Let's see. That's something. Oh, that's not coming in. How come? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's because I used the. Okay, it breaks over with. Okay. I was going to get a cup of coffee. Um, oh, that's interesting. I'm not going to be able to. Let me see. Audio Studio, media. Why isn't that working? That's interesting. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. I figured it out. I figured it out. I had a button that wasn't pressed down on the thing. I was going to take a break, get some coffee here, but we're back as far as that goes. So again, just a suggestion, Tina, go over to Rumble. I'm on YouTube Live now, which those are two great platforms, as well as Twitch and Twitter Live. And my Twitter Live is working good. Let's see, we're back. So let's go back to the history here. I'll finish the history, and we'll do 100. Tina's favorite, 100 years ago. We have a Monday night, a Monday evening, one of that for the 22nd. Let's see, where do we leave off? Is that about it? Oh, okay, here we go. 1979, Ray Charles, 1960 version of Hogan Comanche song, Georgia on My Mind, was proclaimed the state song 19 years after the Georgia native recorded it on the album, the Genesis hit of the road. Ray Charles, great singer. Great singer as far as that goes. And in 1981, Bill Shoemaker won his 8,000th horse race, 2,000 more than any other jockey. And I remember he's a commentator for, like, I guess the next month, May 1st, it'll be the Kentucky Derby or something like that. So let's see on the AP side. 1877, federal troops were ordered out of New Orleans, ending the North's post-Civil War rule in the South, as far as afterwards. And 1961, on this day, we talked about this. In the wake of the failed Bay of Pigs invasion of Cuba, the White House issued a statement saying that President John F. Kennedy bears sole responsibility for the event of the past few days. And there's something in history you don't see now. The president taking responsibility. I think the presidents we've had, and I'm saying both Republican and Democrat, they always want to try and blame somebody else. President Kennedy, he stepped up and said, yep, that was my idea. I gave the okay. I take responsibility. I think it was after that, because Lyndon Johnson, there was a lot of things that he did during Vietnam that he didn't take responsibility. But I think he ultimately took responsibility because he didn't go for re-election, which he could have. So did Richard Nixon take responsibility, or he just want to get out of being impeached when he resigned? So but President Kennedy stated he bears sole responsibility for the events because he's commander in chief. He literally, the buck stopped there. The old Harry Truman saying. In 1962, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, which I know very well, being in the Air Force Station up there in Hanscom Field, they were associated with MIT there. on that base. There was a big laboratory. Achieved the first satellite relay of a television signal between Camp Parks, California, and Westford, Massachusetts. And I think I know where that's it's a test site, Westford, Massachusetts. I'm aware of that. It just that was back in 1962. MIT. There's a lot of brainiacs there. 1967, Soviet cosmonaut Vladimir Komarov was killed when his Soyuz 1 spacecraft smashed into the Earth after his parachute failed to deploy during re-entry. He was the first human space flight fatality in 1967. Wow. And I know something about this firsthand. In 1980, the United States launched an unsuccessful attempt to free the American hostage. A mission that resulted in the deaths of 8 servicemen, and that was they had an accident with the helicopters. They were on Iranian territory, and that location that they were forming up at before to go in to get the hostages. I could say I have firsthand knowledge because the Marines were there to establish that particular site to take off to do that mission. My kid brother was there. He told me about this, and it wasn't good. We had helicopters that weren't fitted and rigged out to be in a desert environment because it just one crashed into the other, and it was a royal mess as far as that goes. So, and a couple other things I found out about my kid brother that when in his 4-year career in the Marine Corps, he did some interesting stuff. But it resulted in the death and that was Jimmy Carter. They were the big thing about that is they were doing command and control at the White House, and command and control should have been over there. You look at the Iraq War, Schwarzkopf, or when we kicked Saddam Hussein out of Kuwait, Schwarzkopf had the decision there at the battlefront. He did take directions. He gave updates and stuff like that, and but the overall decision fell on General Schwarzkopf. That wasn't the case as far as the command and control, and that contributed to the accident there as far as that goes, because they were really unsure. I guess they had a beat on where the hostages were, and they were going to go in. And there's probably, if that would have took place, it probably would have been some hostages that were killed. I don't know. But there was an attempt, but it was a failed attempt, and it didn't even leave the area because once the accident happened, they just ended up bugging out back to the aircraft carriers and stuff. In 1990, the Space Shuttle Discovery blasted off from Cape Canaveral, Florida, carrying the $1.5 billion Hubble spacecraft. Now, there's talk about Elon Musk's. Good morning, Thamer. Good morning. Glad to have you here, Thamer. Glad to have you here. Coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. SpaceX might be able to go up there and boost, because the Hubble spacecraft is degrading in its orbit, and it needs some maintenance. So they've got I've seen a picture of a Dragon spacecraft connected to the Hubble. So Tina, Thamer saying good morning. Tina saying good morning to Thamer, and Thamer saying good morning to Tina. Thank you. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put you up on the board here. I keep on forgetting I can do this. There it is. There's Thamer. You're on the board now, Thamer, right there. There we go. And saying good morning as far as that goes. Thank you for being here. So it was back in 1990. So it's been up there for 34 years now, giving us some fantastic pictures. And let's see, that's about it. So we're going to go to, let's see, we're going to do our first present. Let me first shut off the scrolling text on the bottom here because we don't want that. And let's see, we don't want that. We want to present, and we're going to go, let's see, where's 100 years ago today? I thought I had, I didn't have it. I don't have it up. Oh, geez, I got everything else up except that. Okay, let's go with, let's see, it's Fox 40. Fox 40. And how's the spring going with you? No, oh no, that's old. That's old news, Thammer. No snow. I mowed the lawn yesterday. We got some probably. Oh, there's more blue sky. We're supposed to have 30% chance of rain today. The weather here has been fantastic. A fantastic April. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and bring this up now. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there we go. Bring up 100 years ago today. And I got to hit the present. You got to remember to do that. There we go. There we go. 100 years ago today. Let's go ahead and let's see. I got the volume up. I don't have to put that in. Okay, here we go.
And we now step back in time with a look at Broome County's history from 100 years ago with Broome County historian Roger Luther. 100 years ago today is brought to you by Broome County Recycles.
100 years ago today, Dr. John Orton, known as the Dean of Binghamton Medicine and founder of the Binghamton Academy of Medicine, quietly passed away at his home this morning. He was 97 years old. Captain Eddie Rickenbacker, the famous flying ace of the World War, will be in Binghamton tomorrow, promoting the automobile that is named after him, the 1924 Rickenbacker car. Plans are being made for Reforestation Day on May 9th, when about 25,000 trees will be planted by city school children near the reservoir in South Mountain. Another 25,000 will be planted in Johnson City, Endicott, and other towns of the county. And finally, railroad police are gearing up for the annual migration of tramps and hobos coming up from the south. This year, police plan to wage an intensive campaign against the illegal train riders. And that was the news 100 years ago.
There we go, the hobos again. Oh, we got the hobos. Oh my Lord. Yeah, that's Mondays. That's Monday because it comes out it comes on the evening news Monday evening, and tonight's Wednesday. I'll be showing Friday. So, but we got the hobos there. Finally, railroad police are gearing up the annual, which they have of tramps and hobos coming up, because there used to be a lot of railroads going through here, through the southern tier. Now there's just one line. But the railroad used to be very, the train station right here in the village and stuff like that. So, Thammer, nothing new now. The difference, they come up from the southern border there, Thammer. Did Cher do a song with them? And yeah, something like that. Yeah, the hobos and stuff like that. I remember. I think I could hear that tune now. Cher did say something about that. So. Oh, that's good. That is good. That always gives a good laugh as far as that particular segment there and stuff like that. But that was for Monday. That was 100 years ago, as of Monday, April 22nd. So, but there's always that one that it's either they had a problem with somebody stole the beer, or the kids stole the money out of the donation box, as far as that goes, and it's always a good thing there. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and take a short break. And it cracks me up too, Tia. It's just like that's why I like presenting it here. It's just a fun, and just so everybody knows, I have no full disclosure. I have no association with Fox 40 News, but they are a great guy. They're great. It's a local TV station here that I watch on the local Fox channel, and I never got into Rumble. I'm on so many. Okay. That's an old. Okay, I'm catching up on my. Okay, let's see. Let's get up here to the current one. Okay, crazy how old reports or documents are straightforward, no Diplomatic. Yeah, yeah, exactly. There's no commentary or opinion. It's just straight news and stuff like that. But we're gonna go take a break. I'm gonna let's see. Yeah, I'm at my last. Learn how to drink. I'm at my last thing here, so we'll be right back. And let's see. I got the music right. Yeah. Okay. We got the music. Okay. We got the music back. I'll be right back, folks. And we're back. We're back. Okay, so the soundboard works. All right, we are back. Park that there. We got our second cup of coffee here for the second hour. We're just at the 1 hour mark, 1 hour and 2 minutes. And we're pushing forward here with the broadcast. having fun on the Rumble Studios. I am. I feel so. This is such a great morning. I feel like a kid on Christmas morning, having the Rumble Studios as far as back again. It's just I missed it. I missed using it. It went down. But I guess what it is this Rumble was doing some fixes, upgrading certain aspects of the client here. I was able to use the app, no problem, but whatever they were doing to update, it affected going camera on the web, on the browser here on the PC. So it's just feel great being here on the Rumble as far as that goes. So appreciate that. We got 3 viewers on the Rumble, 1 viewer on the locals. We've got 1 person over on over there on YouTube Live. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate the view on YouTube Live. How do we look over on YouTube? Let me check that out here. And of course, we have 4 people. We have 4 people here on the Twitch, as far as that goes. So thank you very much for that. And where's the Rumble Live or the YouTube? Oh, there it is. It's right there. There we go. Let's bring that up. How do we look on the YouTube? And there we are. And why aren't we getting sound? Oh, that's right. The sound is. We got it muted. Let's see. Okay, we're looking good there. Okay, so we're good across the board there. So, and what about Twitch Live? Let's see, Twitch Live or Twitter or X Live, I should say, X Live. Tina Thammer hats. That's why I love it. So fun. Oh, with the 100 years ago. Okay, we got 6 people over on the, or 5 people over on the X Live. So thank you. See that number doesn't show up here on the client and stuff. So that's the one thing. Okay, you're talking about the 100 years ago. Yeah, that's always that's a fun segment. I'm glad I added that in. That's that, and then we got the Bill Clark there on Monday, the motivational thing there. That's the 2 good pieces there that I enjoy consuming as a consumer of the internet, I guess you could say. Like I said, the other day, I think it was Monday, we had the article. I don't know if you were in here, Tina, when I was talking about it, but I tried one of those bagel sandwiches. The apple, when I came back from my dental appointment, I had one yesterday, and they've always had them. That's one McDonald's participation or franchise that they've always had. They never discontinued them. So I had one yesterday. I had the sausage, egg, and cheese. Oh, it was good. That's after I got my teeth. It was good. Yes, it was very good. I don't usually. I think the last time I had a breakfast sandwich has got to be like 3-4 months ago. So that with a hot cup of coffee, and I did get a hash brown. Got to have that hash brown. So they do have them. The Appalachian McDonald's I'll go to. The one here in Owego I will not go to. It's just I lost all. I'll go across the street to get Wendy's, one of their choke down one of their breakfast sandwiches. Their breakfast their roll is a little. It tastes good, but it's dry. It's very dry as far as that goes. It'd be good if I'm not into the biscuits and gravy and stuff like that. It's like, it doesn't appeal to me as far as that goes. So, but I had a bagel and it was good. It's good. I know they have one. So the other McDonald's that me and the missus go to when we do go once every couple months now. I can remember I used to go there every day when I was single. McDonald's. That was my mainstay. I didn't cook. We either went to the chow hall, the dining hall, and that got old, so you went to McDonald's. Tony D, salute to you, sir. Hashtag positive start today, and the missus, she's getting busy. She's getting ready for her annual physical. She's going to see the doc there and stuff as far as that goes, and nothing wrong, just a checkup and stuff like that. We're just getting older. So, glad to have you here, Tony. I've got the Rumble Studios back up, as you can see. Tony D, who's Tony Tone 72, who's down there in Warner Robins, Georgia. He's saying it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit, high is 79, 48 for the low, and clear skies down there in Georgia, Warner Robins, Georgia. He's saying good morning to Tina. Tina's saying good morning to Tony, and Tony's saying good morning to Thamer. Glad to have you here. We're back on the Rumble. I'm excited. I've been bummed out the last 3 days, I guess, since Sunday, because it ended up, I think Rumble is changing certain aspects of the client here for the desktop, not with the app. So I thought I was coming down to where I was almost going to go ahead and uninstall Google Chrome and then reinstall it. And you don't want to do that because you got things on there that you don't want to lose, and you have to re-sign ins to various sites that you're on and stuff like that. So let's see, what else do we got in the news here? I did have another article. It's pertaining to Owego. So we're full forward ahead with the Rumble Studios, Tony. And there's Tony. He's coming in on the Rumble chat there, and he's waving to everybody there. Let me go ahead and pin that one up there. There we go. We can pin it up. There it is. He's coming on the Rumble, and that's the thing. You can clearly see that it's from Rumble as far as that goes. I guess the restream on Twitch, it's very small and stuff like that, and you got to squint your eyes. I've noticed, I guess, on the other platforms like StreamYards, when Ted uses it, you could see the bigger, when he does his Thursday night broadcast, you can see when he does the comments and stuff like that. So, but this is another feature I don't really, I could use it on Restream, but it's just, it's not ready available right there where the controls are, as far as that goes. So glad to have you. And Tony is there in, down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, and he is, he's at work right now. So we're glad to have you here. Let's see. Our next article is coming from WNBF, and this is something I guess the missus told me that this has been going on. She's known about this for a month, but I'm just finding out about it this morning. As far as this was published at 20. Oh, so this is Monday, but this has been going on, and I thought it was just a rumor, but we have one of the very first hotels. Well, no, it wouldn't be one of the first ones. One of the first huge major hotel establishments here in this Tioga County. Let me bring this up. Let's go. I get reacquainted with the present. Let's see. One last look inside the Owego Treadway, which is here in Owego. It's going away. It's what you doing, Dora? There's let me get rid of the streamer there. There we go. It's going away as far as that goes. It's been a staple here since I've grown up there in Owego. If you need a place to stay at, you stay at the Treadway. If you got a wedding, you go to the Treadway as far as that goes. And so let me bring this up. This is this is an article by Bob Joseph. I'm not a fan of Bob Joseph. I'll just be nice to him. He's one of the people there that's on WBNG. But you can see that's the chandelier in the big ball area there as far as that goes. And let's go ahead and block him a little bit there. There we go. So, but a look inside, one last look before the demolition starts. The once popular Owego Treadway Conference Center is about to become history as the complex is going to be torn down for construction of another grocery store. About 150 people attended an auction on Saturday as equipment, furnishings, and wide array of items were put on sale. Now there's another hotel. There's two hotels right on either side of the treadway. So it's not like we're losing a hotel. We're just gaining another grocery store, because right across the street from where this one is it used to be a Tops. Now it's a Grand Union. But 500 merchants were available to were at the auction. There's a front entrance to the conference center and stuff like that. I've been there quite a few times. They had Guinness there. I know they had Guinness. That's probably the first place I had a draft Guinness was at their bar. So let's see. Bids were received by virtually everywhere that was part of the old banquet and meeting venue on Route 17C. 2 elevators inside the building, along with chandeliers and pianos, were sold. The conference center, and banquet center hosted many weddings. There's a gazebo right near the Susquehanna River where they had probably a lot of wedding pictures taken, meetings and other events over the decades. Aldi's, that's the store that's going to be going in, and you knew about this. The missus just joined us. She can't have breakfast this morning. Are you doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just
Cranky, no coffee.
Yeah, no coffee. You're gonna have the coffee. Should I save you some coffee?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to save her some coffee. But you knew about the Aldi so a month ago, right? They were talking about it. I thought they were still deciding if they're going to have it or not. Yeah. Let's see. So Aldi's is going to build a 19,603 square foot store after the conference center, conference facility, bar, and swimming pool. They still have a swimming pool there, or demolished. So the new building will be located near the Susquehanna River. Susquehanna, you can see in the picture right off to the right. That's the Susquehanna River there. That's how close this facility is at. Aldi's received approval to move forward with a project after the company submitted a report concluding it will not result in any change to the floodplain elevation, and the proposed improvements have been designed to avoid impacting the floodway because they don't want to add anything to it. The store's floor will be constructed 1 foot above the base flood level with 2 acres for the 2-acre site. Entrances are to be flood proof to 2 feet above flood elevation. A supermarket located further from the river sustained extensive damage as a result of the September 2011 flood, which was bad, but the 2016 flood was worst. 2016, you see the river off to the right in this picture. It was probably overflowing, and it was above the handrails of that gazebo. That's how much the Susquehanna River flooded out over. To give you a look on the inside of the gazebo, or the let's see. There's the piano that they sold that was in the main lobby, as far as that goes. And let's see, let me put that one down. You can see that. And then we have, that's the inside area. I think that's a bar right off to the right of the dress there. That's the bar area. I remember it looks like demolition work at the site is expected to start within the next 2 weeks. The store construction project scheduled to take 5 to 7 months to complete. So we'll keep trying. Aldi's regional vice president has declined to comment on the Owego project. Well, that's not good. Usually got something new that you want them to you want them to comment. So one last look at the Owego Treadway as far as that goes. So and it's been a staple. It's been here in the county, Tioga County, for it was right after we moved back in 1973, and I remember coming back a few years later for a visit. They had established it as far as that goes. So interesting article there. Interesting article. Let's see, what else do we got on the docket? Let's see. Watch out for the invasion of the lanternfly. Ooh, this could be interesting. Let's check this one out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's bring this one up. Oh, I gotta highlight it first. Let's highlight it first. Let's see. Okay. Ads. Let's close that. And let's see. Let's bring this one up as far as the present. This is a nasty looking bug too. There we go. Beware of the invasion. The invasive lanternfly and its favorite tree in New York, so it can devastate trees. We've got a nasty bug that is making its way into our state, and it's got a thing for a certain tree. It is the lanternfly, and it has a favorite hangout. The tree of heaven. Here's what we know about it as far as that goes. And let's see. The lanternfly is about an inch long, grayish and dark. That doesn't look grayish. It looks more reddish. Dark spots, and its wings are red, black, and white. They hatch around April, May, and grow up to be colorful, which change as they get older. The eggs are usually in clusters on the backs, on the tree bark, but easy to miss because they are gray-brown color. Why are we worried about this bug? It's a sapsucker, and that's bad news for our trees, especially the trees of the tree of heaven. I never heard of that tree, tree of heaven. The tree originally from Asia is smooth with gray bark and large leaves. Beware, because if you crush the leaves or stems, get ready for a funky spell. Okay, believe it or not, this tree is the spot for those lanternflies. I guess that's where they congregate. If you ever come across these trees or any lanternflies, don't ignore the report or report it. I guess we're not even supposed to have the trees. Maybe that's what brought the bug, was those trees. There are apps and hotlines to make it easy for us to let. So you're going to have to contact the DEC as far as that goes. The DEC, and the key is to catch them early before the lanternfly gets too comfortable in the tree of heaven. If we do that, then we stand a good chance of keeping the lanternfly population in check. That means pulling them out while they're still young. For more local insights about tree of heaven and how to tackle it. Okay, you tackle. It's a Broome County site, so as far as that goes, so that's a mean looking bug right there, as far as that goes. And let's see. Okay, let's see what we got here now. What do we got up next? Let's see. Do we have any other stories here? The New York State caution Susquehanna's pets. When did that take place? 19 hours ago. High fire damage. And what the heck is this story about? Let's see. This is a fire story. What's this about? Oh, high fire danger for Otsego County, New York. Okay, that's upstate. Okay, they're just talking about beware of burning and all that. Okay. Um, let's see. Let's go ahead. Go back up here. We got 7 on the Rumble. Thank you very much, folks, on the Rumble. Great to be here. Great to have you here, too. Oh, here's one. 9 New York ice cream shops with cones and sundaes. Oh, you know what? Did we do speaking of this, we forgot to do the National Day. Oh, where's that? Did I have that up? No, we forgot. Okay, I forgot that. I must have. Okay, let's go because there's an ice cream cone, but the National Day, we skipped over the National Day, so let's backtrack to the National Day. Today's National Day. Today's National Day. Let's check that out. I think I had it up. I must have copied and pasted because it's always about a foodie as far as that goes. So let's go ahead. Today's National Day. Let's see. We have National Bucket List Day. Well, National Bucket List. We have a bucket full of National State Days. So National Bucket List. So you got something on your bucket list. National Stop Food Waste Day. Yeah, we shouldn't waste food. Then we have National Administrative Professionals Day. Okay, that used to be the old secretaries day. They don't call them secretaries. Administrative professionals, as far as that goes. Okay, you're on YouTube, Tina. Okay, I see that. There you go. You could be on YouTube. There you go. And I will, as long as I have Rumble, I'm going to be broadcasting on YouTube live as far as for the broadcast. So I see you there. Thank you. You don't have to worry about commercials now. We skipped over the National Day. So I already talked to thing. This is the one I want to go. And you'll like this one because I was getting ready to talk about an article. We'll talk about this article. It talks about ice cream over there in WNBF. Let me see if I can bring that up here on the server. Yeah. 9 ice cream shops with cones and sundaes. It takes 2 to eat. That sounds good. That's going to be that'll make us hungry for ice cream. But the National Day, I got a phone call and it won't connect now. Okay. Well, you're able to be flexible. That's what you have to do. We have all these options at hand and stuff like that. And with Rumble Studios, I'm living the dream right now. We're going to go for today's National Day, National Pigs in the Blanket Day. How do you like that one, Tina? I can't get back on Twitch. Oh, okay. You might have to restart your phone and stuff. So that might, you just do the reset. But you're on YouTube. It's just the same. You just don't have to deal with commercials. We're going to go with National Pigs in the Blanket. How do you like that? These little hot dogs look good in them. Oh, man, they look delicious. Hashtag Pigs in the Blanket Day today. On April 21st, observed National Pigs in the Blanket with just a few ingredients. Love them. Yeah, I do too. I think the missus made these up a couple weeks ago, a modification of them. Celebrated across the world, the term often refers to a variety of different dishes. In the United States, though, Pigs in the Blanket is often a hot dog or sausage wrapped in a biscuit or croissant dough, and that's what she had. She had some croissant dough, and we had some hot dogs, and they were because we didn't have any hot dog rolls, so she made Pigs in the Blanket and baked. Pigs in the Blanket are generally served as an appetizer. They're little ones. I'm seeing the pictures, but we had the full hot dogs, so they're good. Or breakfast. However, they can be served at mealtime, any mealtime. And another popular version of Pigs in the Blanket includes cabbage rolls stuffed with a beef filling. That sounds like a pierogi. That's a filling for pierogi. I love pierogies. Oh my God, they're good. We have an annual thing with the churches in the Tioga, Broome County area, mostly up in Broome County. There's a Polish community up there. They have, you can come and get your to go pierogies. Yes, I do that too. Yeah, you do. Okay. But the beef filling often covered with a tomato and cream sauce. I like the tomato sauce, not the cream sauce. Many recipes use the name pigs in the blanket to describe just about any meat product wrapped in something. So, for example, one recipe found called for stuffing a hot dog. What's that?
Hot dog.
Oh, yeah. Found called for stuffing a hot dog with a slice of cheese and wrapped the whole works with bacon. Ooh, no dough or cabbage involved, just the bacon. Me too. Now I want one. Yeah, I want one too. They're delicious. Oh my God. So today is hashtag pigs in the blanket day, as far as that goes. Okay, let's get back to this other article here. Oh, I forgot to do sports. But sports, we had baseball. We had the playoffs. And so playoffs are in, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go over the sports real quick. In baseball, let's see. Starting back on Monday night. Oh, there's Jack. Hi, Jack. How you doing, buddy? Good boy. Good boy. Let's see. Athletics Monday night beat the Yankees, and the Mets lost to the Giants. And then yesterday, the Yankees beat the Athletics, and the Mets lost again to the Giants. They're out there in California. And today, the Mets will continue to be playing the Giants. Hopefully, they win a game, and they play today at 3:45 p.m. in the afternoon. And then the Yankees, do they play today? Yeah, they play the Athletics tonight at 7:05. NBA playoffs. Did the Celtics win last night? I didn't watch them. Let's see. Oh, no, they play today. Today's their second game. Okay, so they play tonight. They play the Heat. They kicked the butt. The Knicks the other night there, they won in the last minute, which was good. Tuesday night? Oh, that was Saturday. The Knicks won the first game. But the second game, where's the score for the second game? Yeah, that was Monday night. I watched that game. That was I watched the last quarter. That game was close. Sixers could have won that game, but they just ran out of gas. The Knicks, they had two key hits with 1 minute to go that sealed it for them. So that was a very exciting game. That the Knicks are 2-0. Celtics play tonight, and then I think Game 3, Lakers lost. They lost to the Nuggets, so they're down. Celtics will play. They play Saturday. Let's see, where's the Knicks? Did the Knicks play again? Yeah, they play the Sixers tomorrow night. Got the Celtics tonight, Knicks tomorrow night, and Celtics after 9. Hopefully, will be 2-0. So there's our basketball. Let's get back to our ice cream story now. I put this picture up. You're gonna love this picture. As far as that goes, Tina, it's a good picture. Let's see. That is some ice cream right there, my friends. That is some ice cream. Let's bring this one up. Where's the ice cream story here? Let's see. There it is. Bring this up. And I'm going to go to present ice cream story. Doesn't that look good? That looks delicious. Oh my God. That looks fantastic as far as that goes. How would you like to have one of those? Let's see what this is all about here. 9 New York ice cream shops with cones. And hey, Bug, hang on for a minute. Bug is chasing Jack. You're all right, Jackie. You're okay. Try to get up to his. Okay, he's in the kitchen now. You scream, I scream. We all scream for ice cream. I can't mention food. But how much ice cream can you eat? There are several shops in New York State that serve up cones big enough for 2 or more people, unless you have a big appetite. So here are the 9 shops, and there's 9 shops. Vanilla cone, my favorite. Yeah, that is good. It's a soft ice cream. This one is in Lake George. Let's look at this lady here. Let's go ahead and bring this down. Look at that ice cream cone. There's your vanilla ice cream cone, Tina. Martha's Dandy Cream. Martha's Dandy Cream has been a Lake George landmark for 7 decades. The parlor has received national attention for its ice cream, and you can tell by the long lines every summer. It's located up there in Queensbury, New York, right across from Great Escape Six Flags. Well, that's something like there's a Six Flags in Lake George. Huh. Cobra Skill Diner. Here's another one. Here's another vanilla ice. Look at that. How do they keep it from toppling over? Cobblestone Diner. And Cobblestone Diner has cones that are 16 inches tall with a half a gallon of ice cream. Think you can handle this big boy? Yeah. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, exactly, Tina. That's a big. Okay. Well, if you're not. Oh, I like this cone. This is an interesting cone. This is the next one. Look at that. This is the grill, Chill and Grill in Palermo, New York. Has been serving massive cones for years, but they still hear new customers ask, is that a small? Every season. Here's another one. It's we're getting away from the softie. We got the hard ice cream. We got the Chill and Grill hard ice cream. It's up there in the same place as the other place there, Palmyra, New York. It's not just soft ice cream either. The hard cones are massive. Chill and Grill. Oh, this is the same place. Okay, so they got. Oh no, that's at the Chill and Grill. Okay, so the next one is. This is the Ben's Fresh in Port Jervis. Port Jervis, that's New Jersey, isn't it? Port Jervis? Or is that New York? Port Jervis is Pennsylvania, I think. What's Port Jervis? Oh, that's right. It is New York. Okay. I'm just thinking it's down there close to the border. Okay. But this concoction right here, Ben's Fresh in Port Jervis, is home of the Big Chill Challenge. 15 scoops of ice cream with 5 toppings served in 1 pound edible cake dough bowl. So you can eat the bowl. It's and a side of waffle chips. If you can eat it all by yourself in 30 minutes, it's free. No, Tina says no. I don't know. Okay. Oh no, Port Jervis is New York, Tina. The missus just said. Can you imagine?
I don't know if it's New York or New Jersey, but it was right not too far.
No, I think so. Let me see here. I'm going to check real quick. You got me curious because I know Spring Valley is down there. Central Valley is. Let's see, Port Jervis. Let's see, Port Jervis. Oh, it's in New York. It's New York. Yeah, Port Jervis is down there. Served with a side bathroom. Yeah, you're gonna have to have a bathroom. Exactly, Tina. That's monstrous. Let's see. Our next one comes in from Ben Fresh, Port Jervis again. This is another selection, and it's been done. Derek Roth conquered the challenge. Think you have what it takes. Oh, this is a guy that did do it. Look at that. That's a picture with it, and then there's a finished chin. He polished that off in 30 minutes. Oh my God. So Let's see. Our next one, we got the vanilla dairy. What's that? Dairy Jesus has been serving massive ice cream cones at Saratoga Springs, New York. And then we have good old Wishies in Proton, as it's in the Adirondacks. This next ice cream, those are the selections you have. The medium, look at the price of that. The big one, large, is $5.25. Then it goes $4.75 for a medium. Then a small, that's 2 scoops. Small waffle, a mini, and then you got the baby for $1. I like that baby for $1. That's an interesting one. Good old whiskey. I know this one is, this is another one. Take a step back in time as you climb up on a bar stool at Good Old Whiskey's and order your favorite ice cream delight. Look at that guy. He's digging into it as far as that goes. Oh, this next one's a good one. This one is Yee Yee's Ice Cream Shop in Williamson, New York. I guess this is a grandmother taking her grandkid. Or no, that's a person that works there. Look at that ice cream cone. Look at the size of that cone. That ice cream cone is bigger than that kid's head. Holy crap. Wow. We love Rita's. You need a loan to afford them. Is it? Oh, that's the ice cream place that you have down there in Jersey, Rita's. Yeah, we got various. Do we have a favorite ice cream shop? Okay, Mrs.
We don't really go out for ice cream.
Yeah, we don't really go out for it. We have ice cream here, and here's another picture of a patron there at the Yee Yee's ice cream shop. Now that's a lot of ice cream right there. It's located up there in Williamson, New York. And then we have this next picture there. Treat Antiques National Bridge. There we go. Serve up soft ice cream made from Upstate farm milk as well as hard ice cream. Pile on huge. Look at you got the different sizes. How do you handle something like that? That's huge. Here's another one from the same place. Kid eating it. They just add the latest trend to the menu. Ice cream nachos. There we go. Give them a try up there in Natural Bridge, New York. That's where that place is at. Then you got Farms Daughter Drive-In up there, back up at Saratoga, New York. Farmers was built back in 1964. It changed owners and been upgraded over the decades, but has remained essentially the same. It's up there in Saratoga Springs. There was an ice cream place when I was up in New Hampshire, or up in Massachusetts at Hanscom Field. We used to go to as a place up in New Hampshire, and you wait 30 minutes in line just to get a cone like that. The ice cream was great. I love, what was it? The raspberry. The raspberry ice cream was delicious, freshly made. Ice cream sundaes start in New York. Did you know that ice cream sundaes was originally created in upstate New York? More than 100, and also the potato chip was developed in up there in Saratoga Springs. But more than 130 years ago, let's see. Let me see something here. More than 130 years ago, bring this back here. Bring it back to the start. There we go. Get that picture up there. There we go. Ooh, sounds good. Raspberry. Yeah, raspberry is good. 130 years ago, first ice cream sundae was born. It happened on April 5th, 1892 in Ithaca, New York, at Plate and Colts Pharmacy on State Street. Legend has it, Chester Pratt, owner of the pharmacy, would always be paid a visit by the Reverend John M. Scott from the Unitarian Church after service. When they would meet, Pratt would always make the Reverend Scott a dish of vanilla ice cream with syrup and a cherry on top. Now that's my type of ice cream. That is fantastic. That is my type of ice cream, as far as that goes, folks. That's something. That's I want some ice cream for breakfast now. See, Tina, you got the commercials going, and you're on YouTube. You don't have to worry about the commercials. Oh, they're fun. Okay. What makes me laugh is some of the comments from the riffraff that oh, you could turn those off. Yeah, I know I can, but I don't. So can other people. So look in the freaking mirror. Let's see here. What else we got? We talked about ice cream. And let's see, we got more. Let's see, what do we got on WBNG? Let's check WBNG page. Tina, lots of laugh. Yeah, you like that one? Yeah, I don't. The riffraff. You always got commentary from the riffraff when they just should shut their pie holes. I don't care. I just get a kick out of it. I don't really care. Let's see. Let's check the news on. I am not seeing anything. Susquehanna. Oh, you don't mind? I don't mind the ads either. If I'm on a page, I make it a point. I was on Jace Producers. He was doing the gaming here yesterday, I think it was. And I was on there for about 30, 45 minutes. And he had the ads. And I was making kind of, so well, he apologized. I think as a broadcast, you don't apologize for the ads. If you're a viewer, you know on Twitch, they're going to have ads. Just deal with the freaking ads. I don't want you to subscribe. Just watch the ads. If not, and that's one of the biggest pluses of being on Rumble now. I can broadcast to a total of 6 sites. You got Rumble, no ads. You've got locals, no ads. You got YouTube Live, that's where Tina's at. There's no ads there. Oh, you going?
Yeah. See you later.
Okay. Excuse me for a minute. Love you.
No.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Yeah.
Drive safe. I did get a kiss. The missus is going off to her appointment this morning. So, but the ads, they always come up, and I'm always going to say, if you don't like the ad, that's your problem, not mine. You know, it makes me laugh. People getting all bent out of shape about them, and as far as that goes, and this other thing, I guess it gets me a little that I have to laugh at, and our good friend Helen, she has a right to say that. She's a broadcaster. If somebody else is broadcasting, like right now, we have Jim Figerty. Liam is broadcasting. Am I broadcasting over him? No, I'm broadcasting at the same time. I'm not broadcasting over him. It's an open thing. The internet is a big thing. This bit about, you know, these little nitnoid things, they're just comical. And I'll call for what it is. I've already told Helen I disagree with that. I don't look at it that way. There's one time Michael Bathurst, and she made comment and said, I don't care. They can broadcast whenever they want. And I can broadcast whenever the frick I want too. Okay. It just most recently I came across some funny shit that I just, there it is again. You got these blowhard broadcasters that think they're bigger than shit, and they're just a regular broadcaster. I'm just a small fry. I'm just a simple guy and stuff like that. So I don't mind the ads either, Tina. Okay, and I go on and I look forward to watching the ads, because then I know, because I don't want to subscribe, because if I'm not a regular viewer and I pop in and stuff like that, and when I view at my convenience, not at somebody else's convenience. If there's a broadcaster there that think, oh, you should be here whenever and stuff, that you can just go and take a long walk off a short pier. That's how I look at it. So enough about that. we don't need to go down that road. It's comical though. It literally is comical. And I've discussed it with the missus, and she just says she can't believe the shit show that some of these the broadcasters that are out here. That's why she stays away from the broadcasting stuff. So, and Tina, I know you've seen a lot of broadcasts. You know what I'm talking about. I don't, it's the same. It just brings memories of what Haps used to be, the crap on Haps that used to be. That's what it reminds me of. Or the crap that used to be on Periscope, as far as that goes. Oh, I used to be a big time Periscope broadcaster. Who the F cares? Just airing it out here, folks. My platform, my show, my broadcast. So I'm being respectful, but let's get real. This just is a simple broadcast. I'm having fun. Yeah, kindergarten stuff. There we go. You got some good comebacks there, Tina. Thank you for being here. Let's see. And that's the other thing. People don't know the full context. And I guess I'm gonna put it out here. Tina, I got privy that there's a broadcaster that got really ate up and bent out of shape about you leaving my broadcast. And the individual doesn't know the context. I have no problem with that. That's your prerogative as a viewer. So that broadcaster even mentioning that is an ass as a broadcaster. Because you give me the respect at least to say, hey, I'm going to go over and see. I don't care. Hal's a great guy. And that's your prerogative. I can't be bent on a shit. It's just like you're here. I value the little time that you spend here and stuff. And I'm saying that right now, as a matter of fact. These broadcasters, they expect their viewers to be there and stuff. They're there at their own. Your time is valuable. So the time, and I know that this is Wednesday. I have you, Tina, here on Wednesdays. You said that. But I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And I guess I got to air it out that if you think that, you need to rethink what you're doing as a broadcaster. Because just because you have endorsements and sponsorships and you got a network and stuff, who the F cares? And I say that comically, okay? I don't say it, because the way I heard this particular one broadcaster, I'm just going, really? I was shocked. I thought, and it just like, you're gone. I don't need that crap. It's comical. It's literally comical. And I didn't have to deal with this type of most recent crap. And what's interesting is there was one person in the broadcast that had my back, and then there's another broadcaster who's in there, didn't say shit, and just feeding the fire. And I don't really care for that, but that's your prerogative and stuff. But I just wanted to say that, Tina. I really appreciate it. But it was dropped. Your name wasn't dropped, but it was obvious who they were talking about. And I was just shaking my head is this individual as a broadcaster doesn't have an effing clue as far as that goes. It's one of those things. It's sort of like the news thing. They just get the narrow news, the little bit that it serves their purpose. They don't look at the whole context. And the whole context is, I know you go to other broadcasts. I appreciate when you say, I know Hal's a great broadcaster. And the other fact that, okay, am I broadcasting over Jim Fig? No, I'm broadcasting at the same time. Is Michael Bathurst broadcasting over me? F no. So I'm just addressing it because it just came up here recently. But I was so focused in on this Rumble, getting my Rumble studios up. And that's the other thing. You bring up a new platform and then you get all the critics saying, well, it's not as good as this. It's not as good. No, it is good. In my opinion, for me, it is good. So I'm just airing the shit there. It's comical. It's one of those aspects. Every once in a while, you get somebody that blows up and stuff like that, and say, "Why are you even waiting?" And actually, I'm giving it too much oxygen because I'm starting to remember what Ted Hicks used to say: "Don't give it any oxygen." So I just wanted to bring that up as far as that goes. But I'm not going to drop any names. It's pretty obvious as far as that goes. But I just don't watch those broadcasters anymore. It's just it's not worth it as far as that goes. I was just shocked. I was like, holy crap. Am I hearing what I'm hearing? Because some of these broadcasters, I listened to the podcast. So I got to this one part. It's like, what the frick? And this is weeks later, I guess, a week later or something like that. I don't know, but I just had to get that out. I guess I'm having a good laugh about it. It's just like I'm moving forward. It's just like some of the things some people worry about. Very few I watch, quality, not quantity. Yeah, exactly, Tina. Yeah. And you said thanks much. Yeah, I appreciate it. And the folks who are watching the replay, I'm just a simple broadcaster. I'm having fun. This is for me to start my day. #positive start. I don't like bringing drama in here, but sometimes the drama is so funny. I got to talk about it because it's laughable. It is laughable. And somebody, well, you got to be serious about it. No, you don't. It's a freaking stupid rinky-dink broadcast here. But I appreciate the time that the viewers come in here, and the big deal is about these commercials. Well, you can subscribe, blah 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 blah. It's like I don't give a crap. That's why I'm here the long term and stuff. And Tina says yes, and I appreciate it, Tina. It's just we got that out now. Okay, enough said. Moving forward, like Ted Hicks says, don't give it any oxygen. Because it doesn't matter. In the great scheme of things, it doesn't matter. And just like my comments just now to other people, they probably don't matter. And I'm not going to lose any sleep about it because I'm having fun here. I've got a platform here that's kicks ass. And I could see that. And Tony D sees it. And but other people, they'll make comment and they haven't even tried the product. Well, you may be left behind because when I came online yesterday, there's quite a few people. There's a couple people that follow me on Rumble now that I haven't seen since HAPS. So evidently, I triggered something for some other people with this Rumble. Rumble is it's going somewhere, and I tell you that's how my gut feeling is. It's just I thought about that with Vocal, but Vocal there were some glitches there during the HAPS time, so that's why I stayed on HAPS. HAPS was better than Vocal. Both of them had potential, but I think HAPS. And I think Michael Bathurst is correct. He says that it's almost like that's where HAPS went to. Using some intelligent Ted is a fantastic guy. Yeah, Ted and Tony, they both are tops in my book. These other bozos, they don't even come close. I'm a bozo too. I consider myself part of that group of the bozos because I'm just talking off I'm just getting on my soapbox every once in a while. So, but the one important thing is I try and be respectful. I'll say it like it is. I'm not going to get in a debate, not going to get into a frenzy and stuff like that. You said, she said. I could care less about that. It's just funny on some of the people, the commentary and stuff. But Ted Hicks he's a great guy. And I think I'm a better person knowing him because of that comment. Don't give it any oxygen because it has changed my whole perspective on this broadcasting bit and stuff. It's a very good, that's his comment. That's a Ted Hicks stamp. No, you're not just well, you have to be. I guess I've always been that, there's some people think that this is a front. No, what you see is what you get with this broadcaster, me, at Fireman Rich. I'm not trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes and stuff. I have fun. I like talking. If you've been here long enough, right, Tina, you'll know that I like talking. So the people that are watching on this replay, I've been broadcasting for quite a while, and you still see some shit that still amazes you. That is like, really, after coming out of HAPS and stuff like that. So thank you for that, Tina. I try to be honest, respectful, and kind, and try not to say anything. I'm not going to get a debate or an argument. I'll have a discussion, but and there's a lot of people they say, well, I am discussing. No, you're getting into an argument, so I'm going to step back. I'm not going to engage in those type of people anymore. Yeah, we all have different views, and the path I've traveled over the years. Okay. And I can honestly say I was one of those people that if you would have known me back in my younger day, you wouldn't have liked me. Now, I would have been a fun guy. I was a little bit of a screwball as far as that goes, but I've come a long way. And my major life changing point was the missus I married, as far as that changed my life, as far as having a family. And that changes anybody's life to be a parent, as far as that goes. I'm a father of two young adult children and stuff. And they're not children, two young adults. I call them children. They're still my children. I'm older than they are, but age isn't everything and stuff like that. So, and sometimes to the older person and stuff, but I'm a kid at heart. But it just amazed me. So, just to get that out, I guess that comes up every once in a while in a blue moon. But especially when it is, I'm just glad I had this Rumble issue, trying to figure that out than this other crap. I like you because I was a rebel. Yeah, I think we all were. We all were to a certain extent there too, Tina, as far as against our parents, as far as I know I wasn't really at odds with my father, but it's because my older brother took the flag. Him and my older brother, they were always butting heads and stuff. I saw that but I just kept my mouth shut. But I just there's a lot of things I didn't agree with my old man. But then when I got a little older. As you get older, you get a little wiser and stuff like that. But my major changing point is when I met the missus and I married her, and then my life took a drastic positive change as far as that goes. Let's see. I'm not really seeing that much more here as far as I just spent about 20 minutes on my soapbox about broadcasting. I love the broadcasting. And this option, and I know I'm Tina, I'm one of these days I'm going to have you back up here. This is going to be a lot easier to bring somebody up. I remember the last time I brought you up was using guest stars, which is a good feature for Twitch. This is better, in my opinion, as far as it's a lot more simpler. You send a link, and that's the same thing with Twitch, but Twitch can be a little glitchy. This is solid. I think this platform is a little bit more solid, unless they're working on the back end, where I think it's my browser and stuff like that. But that's the whole thing. It just and I remember a discussion I had with Ted Hicks and Tony, and Ted mentioned about how back in the half state, he said, "Well, just give a link, because then you have control." Where instead, as far as people want a button right there in the browser that, okay, press that button, I can come up. No, here's a link, and everything's based on a link. What's this one? How do you keep your daffodils blooming all year round? That was 6 minutes ago. Now we're coming up on 2 hours here. Oh, we're at 2 hours, so we're gonna go ahead and wind down here a little bit, and no, this is a good ride as far as being here on this thing called the internet to broadcast, and I enjoy it and I appreciate it as far as that goes, and it's good. And let's see. What do we got here? Let me do it. One more check here if we have any bots. And that's the one thing, I guess, since I've started broadcasting and I've been aware of where to look for on the bots and stuff like that. And we're going to have, what is it? People that come in here, and they're going to be the so-called bad people as far as that goes. And you just deal with it. That it's almost like a little mini version of life itself and stuff like that. So, but we're going to go ahead and wind down here. Tina, thank you for being on Twitch as well as YouTube, the YouTube Live. We're doing good over there. I want to say thank you for those viewers that are on X Live as far as that goes, and the viewers on Twitch, on the public Facebook. Hi to all my cousins out there in Wisconsin and Minnesota, and my good friends that I know from the Air Force. When you watch this, this is a live broadcast, Well, when I post it up, it's live anyway too. But this is an actual live that's on the Facebook Live, so they get a kick out of that. They're gonna say, "What the hell is that guy doing now?" But I appreciate you all being here, and we're gonna go ahead and let's see. We can bring in the music, like I said. Yeah, thank you too, Tina Chow. You can bring in the music, the outro music. I don't have to use it. It comes in a little bit clearer now that I have it uploaded to the Rumble Studios and stuff. You can put in your intro, outro music, and I can control it. There it is. It's up and down with the. I can actually use the soundboard to control the sound. All right, folks. I want to say thank you again to all those that came into the chat. As we go back on the list, I want to say thank you again, Tina. Thank you very much, girl. Thank you, our Jersey girl there, Tina, coming in on the Twitch. I was going over there on the YouTube. And I want to say thank you to Thammer. This is international. We got Thammer making an international broadcast coming in from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You have a great day, my friend Thammer. I want to say thank you to Tony D. Salute to you, sir. My brother veteran, my good friend and fellow broadcaster. You have a great day too. And I think that's about all we have. We have, but it's the middle of the week. It's hump day, so we're working towards the weekend. And but this is for Klopp. You can follow me over on X at Fireman Rich. I'm also over on Truth Social Show, Blue Sky, Instagram Threads, and public Facebook, all one word, no real content. We're also here on Rumble Studios, folks. It's a happening place. And we're also on Twitch at Fireman Rich. YouTube, where it's the real Fireman Rich. I think local Jeff Robert. But over on X Live at Fireman Rich. So you all have a great one. We'll be back Friday right here on Rumble and Twitch and all the other platforms. You all have a great one. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Thanks again.